Hi, guys. Don's here. I know I didn't get a template up on YouTube very quickly. I traveled today. I was at Gunter Hill Campground in Alabama for 3 nights, and had to move so I could get this spot for 2 weeks. So that's what I'm doing. Um, there's Summer. Hi, Summer. So anyway, sorry for the short notice, but I've been driving half the day, so here I am. I'm tired, but I'm parked and level, and the air conditioner's running. Let me turn it down so it's not quite so loud. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, that should help. Let me turn my fan down. Hopefully you can hear me now. Is that better? Hi, Melody and Mobile Tech. It is Wednesday. Oh my God. I don't even know what day it is. That's funny. Hello. How are you, Larry? Sounds good. Okay, good. I'm glad it's better. It is only Wednesday. Why did I think this was Thursday? It's been a confusing week. It's not often that I go somewhere and stay for just 3 days. So my whole schedule is just kind of gone to crap. I usually move on a Tuesday. For some reason, I thought it was Thursday. So here we are. How's everybody doing tonight? I was confused too. Well, and Summer even texted me and said, "Are you doing a live tonight?" So you guys, that's why I texted you to make sure you were going live today. Yeah, so today is Wednesday and not Thursday. So you're as confused as I am. That's hilarious. I needed a laugh today. Thank you very much, guys. Oh, it's hot. It's hot outside. And I think it was only 88 here, which is better than 90 something. Um, this says 82, but I don't know that that's updated. 86 currently, 86 degrees. Overnight low will be 71 in the morning, so not too bad. We are a confused bunch for sure, Melody. You're right. Absolutely. Hi, Kai. How are you? So, what time is it there in Sweden? I keep forgetting. I know that you're probably 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, something like that. Oh, that's good. That's good, Larry. Glad your weather is nice. So we're having a live on Wednesday. Doesn't matter. Not really. Not really. You get it done. I can enjoy Thursday. How about that? I've got I've got lots of stuff to do while I'm here. I'm going to be here in this spot for 2 weeks, which is nice to just be somewhere for 2 weeks. And the reason I'm doing that is because um, I want to get my storage situated for July 1st so that I'm not having to pay a partial month and then a whole month and whatever. So that way I can just leave here and roll into Yulee and park the trailer and be done. And that'll make me much happier and life much simpler. So, 85. Feels like 94. Yeah, it's always that feels like. It's Thursday there. Hey, hi PJ, how are you? We're all just really confused tonight. I hope that you are in your right mind as you're probably working right now. Just good. It's 1 o'clock. Okay. So 6, 12. So you're 7 hours ahead of us. Okay. So how's the weather there where you are? Um, is your summer the same as our summer, or are you in a winter pattern right now? 81. That's not too bad, Mobile Tech. That's pretty nice. Perfect. Yeah. 81's not bad. I can live with that. It's only maybe 70. Wow, Dawn. That's pretty cool. But you said it was like 49 the other morning. That's a little chilly, but not bad. 49 is a lot better than 39. 86. And you're at home in West Virginia? Or are you traveling again? I've had trouble keeping track of people. I've been moving around so much. 10% humidity. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So 80 there is probably more like 75. Yep, at home. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I'm really behind on everybody. My life has kind of been a whirlwind lately. So, and especially with repairs and everything else, flat tires. So, I guess the last time I talked to you guys, was I still in Arkansas? Must have been. Oh no, Thousand Trails. I was at Thousand Trails for 5 nights. That park is old, and the spot that I was in was really nice. It was site number 1, actually, as you're driving through the park. And so when I drove through the park, I really wasn't impressed with it. It's in need of a lot of work. It's not a bad park, don't get me wrong, but the sites are gravel sites, but they're all overgrown, kind of with grass. They're not taken care of very well. The power pedestals are very old. In fact, the power went out once while I was there, but they had it restored within 30 minutes. The whole park lost power. So I would say that that's probably the power grid and not the park itself. But nonetheless, we lost power. Thankfully, it was in the morning and not in the afternoon. So it didn't get hot or anything inside the trailer. Oh, you hit 90 next week. Wow. It's summer and raining. It's only 16 degrees Celsius. I'd have to figure out what that is in Fahrenheit. But it's not real warm. So that's pretty cool though. Summer. Okay. So that lets me know we were at 50 this morning. There's Cindy P. Hi, Cindy. Haven't seen you in a while. Glad to see you. You're from soggy Southeast Texas. Oh my gosh. And you guys are going to be getting a lot of rain and wind and humidity. I hope that storm coming through doesn't do a lot of damage. Time to be near water and up high. Yes. I'm near water, but I'm not up high anymore. So I know Summer was wondering, she was thinking I was going to be heading northwest, which was my original plan. So let me just backtrack a little bit and tell you about what's going on with me. So back in maybe April, end of April, I got a call from my homeowner's insurance company. Well, actually, they do all my insurance. That I needed to replace my roof on my house before June of next year for them to continue covering me with my homeowner's policy. Well, my roof is 25 years old. So, or it will be next year. So it's 24 years old this year. And my shingles are warranted for 30 years. So that just kind of upsets me a little bit. And when I had my roof replaced in 2005, it cost us, I think, around $8,000 or $9,000. I don't exactly remember. It's been quite a while ago. So with inflation and all of everything doubling and tripling, I figure it's probably going to cost me $20,000 or more to put a new roof on the house. So it's time to come home and not be frivolous and spend money out traveling and camping and stuff and take care of the roof on my house. So that's why I'm heading home. You'll be going to Bridgeport. Very nice. That's a nice little area. I'd like to visit there one day. Hi, Dora. How are you? Haven't seen you in a while either. Eastern Washington. Thank you. Thank you. I love it too. I'm really very happy with it. So much roomier than my Airstream. It's just unbelievably comfortable for me. So don't you just hate being responsible? Yes, I do. But, I'm retired on a fixed income, and so I've got to get this figured out. And I don't have a whole pot full of money sitting around. So I got to figure out how I'm going to do this. Yes, they do. And it is stupid, but, and I think I said this last week or so. I can understand somewhat in the state of Florida. Insurance companies have to make a living to make it. And yes, I know they make millions and billions of dollars. But, all insurance companies, whether it's life or health or whatever, are banking on you not using their insurance any more than, is necessary. Well, in the state of Florida, over the last 10 years or so, there's been a lot of hurricanes come through with major damage to homes and businesses and everything else. So I can kind of see why they're, and it's 25 years is what my insurance company is saying. So they could have said 20 and then just, dropped me. But also, there's a lot of insurance companies that are just dropping people in the state of Florida because they don't want to have to pay out those claims. State Farm has kept me on, but if I don't do my roof, they will discontinue me. And then it'll be really hard to try to find a insurance company that will insure me. That's a good company. So sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, whether you like it or you don't. It's just a fact of life, and I have to deal with it right now. So that's what I'm going to do. Just had a metal roof put on. That's a very good idea. I've actually thought about it. However, I don't know in my neighborhood if I can do it. Visiting family when you want to stay somewhere. Yeah. Well, my kids are all in Jacksonville and Yulee, which is, within 30 miles of each other. Other than that, I'd have to go back to Missouri to see family. So see if any Amish around that might be able to do the roof. I don't know that there's any Amish people in Florida. I've never seen or heard of an Amish village, but I can check. We don't have a money tree. Everybody had a money tree. No, no money tree. My kids found that out. Thank you, Melody. It does. It does. Where can you find a money tree? Is there a catalog that has those? Yeah, we're all still looking. I doubt Amish people are in Florida. Yeah, I don't think they are either. Too wild and crazy for Amish people in Florida. So anyway, but nonetheless, but I'll tell you what, my drive here. So I drove here from Montgomery, Alabama. Totally different route to get to this campground. This is my third time here, and each time I came from Jacksonville, from the east, and so this time I was coming from the north, and I got to see totally different scenery on the way down here. It was really cool, especially as I got closer to the campground. I saw lots of out in the country in Florida, which you don't really see a lot of country in Florida. So anyway, there was a lot of estuaries and swamp grass, and you could see water, and the trees pretty much were different until I got within about 10 miles of the park. And then it looked more like Florida, Then I started seeing more live oaks and spindly pines and things like that. But I got to see a lot of meadows and some cornfields and just really good country scenery around here. It was very pretty, very pretty. And I went past a Florida state park that's only about 8 or 9 miles from here. And I want to go back and go there sometime during the day because I haven't been to this state park yet. It's the Three Rivers State Park here in Florida. And we have some pretty nice state parks, I will say. And, as I was driving through that area, that's, as I talked about the estuaries and everything, there's like 3 rivers that converge where this park is located. So, probably the Swanee River, the Santa Fe River, and I'm not sure what other river. But anyway, I would love to go see that. So I'm going to go over there one day and spend some time in the day use area and just look around. And then also, Dawn, I don't know if you guys knew this even, that here, you know the site that I was in last time, right up there on the corner, up on that kind of hill. Well, if you walk up the road to the right, they've got it closed off to vehicular traffic, but you can take a bike or you can walk over there. And the guy at the gate today told me you can actually walk onto the dam from there. So I'm going to walk over and look at the dam from up top and take some pictures and everything. So that's pretty cool. And then there's also back down the road a ways a dam overlook, and I want to see that. So just some things to do other than groceries, and thankfully they have a laundry room here. So I'm going to do my laundry before I go home, and that way I won't have to do it when I get there. That'll be really nice. But I do need to find a grocery store nearby because I'm sure I'll run out of milk and bread and that sort of thing. All right, let's catch up. Nearly doubled, and we don't have those weather issues. Yeah, and we're not close to a forest, so go figure. I know it's like everything has gone up in price since COVID, and it's never come back down. And it's probably not going to for some time yet. Growing pot plants, money tree. Yeah, I guess that's one form of money tree. Can you show your spot, or maybe not? I will in a minute. Okay, it's time for it. All right, Kai. Well, thank you for coming in. I'm glad you made it tonight. Have a good sleep. See you again. Find Bubba's roof repair. Yeah. Have an HOA, or could you have anyone do the roof? We used to have an HOA, but the HOA has dissolved. So I I don't think it never was an issue before with, just anyone doing my roof. So anyway, we did that, Shirley. Lots of turtles, Sunny. Cool. Politics, please. I'm not talking politics. We're just talking prices going up. Get a pic of the Florida Georgia sign. You'll see. Well, I have a picture. Photo library. It's quite a different sign coming in on a country road. So let me upload this and I'll show you. I was actually able to stop in the middle of the road and take the picture. There it is. So that's it. Welcome to Florida. So there's an actual Florida Georgia sign? Okay. Well, very good. Thanks, ladies. I did not know that. That's cool. So anyway, yes, I will do that. So what else I've been up to? So while I was in Montgomery, where's my good buddies Ken and Carla? I don't see them on here. So I noticed that my fuel filter was, I had a warning light about it. And I knew it had been getting low for a little while, but it was down to like 7%. And not knowing, keep forgetting to take those pictures, yeah. Not knowing diesel engines, I have no idea. I was like really frightened that, all right, so could my engine just shut down? I don't know the answers to these things totally yet. So I asked Ken, and Ken said he wasn't sure whether it would or not either, but he'd go ahead and get it changed. So thankfully I was able to, and that was on, this is Wednesday. So I called them on Monday afternoon, and they got me in on Tuesday. And so I got my fuel filter and my oil changed in the truck. And the day before that, I took my the tire that had the valve stem that started hissing air. I took that to Discount Tire, and they replaced the valve stem for me. And they didn't charge me anything, so that was really nice. I was very grateful. It is Wednesday. I'm sorry. I'm very confused. I drove here thinking I was gonna have a live, and then Summer texted me and said, "Are you going live tonight?" And I'm like, "Yes." So, and I had been planning it anyway. I was like, I got to get there and get set up so I can get my live set up. It's not Thursday. Some people work handy today. That's very true. So, yes. So, do we expect Shirley tomorrow? No, I'm not doing it again tomorrow. I wouldn't have anything to say. So, hi, Ken and Carla. I'm glad you saw me. I was just saying the sweet things about Ken giving me information on my fuel filter. And so I did get it changed, Ken, and I changed the oil, so I'm good to go. And I made it all the way here without having a flat tire. And the last tire that I had changed out because of the leaky valve stem, I got that repaired. So I have a spare tire. Hopefully I can make it all the way home now. And then I've got, so I'll have 2 tires of the original tires that were on the trailer that I want to have those valve stems changed out too. I've seen some posts lately on the Alliance Facebook post where other people have had valve stem issues with their Goodyear Endurance tires. So I don't know if it's like a thing going on with Goodyear Endurance, uh, or if it was just, they got a bad bunch of valve stems. But nonetheless, I'm not trusting the valve stems anymore. So we can talk food tomorrow. Tomorrow we shop for food. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I even had a quick sandwich before the live stream, so I was kind of glad that I got here in enough time to do that. Thankfully, sorry, because I ate. um, I made tuna salad yesterday evening so that I'd have it ready to have as a meal tonight after a travel day. It's always nice to have something quick and handy and tasty. So that's what I did. Luckily, I don't have to shop for food right now, but my laundry hamper is like overflowing. So I've got to do laundry now, and then I'll probably do it again before I leave here. Pizza and fried pickles tonight for dinner. Too hot to cook. I've not eaten fried pickles. That's I don't know. I guess if you like them, they're good. I do have good internet. I have well, right now I have 3. A while ago I had 4 bars. So good internet. So I'm grateful for that. Fried pickles are so good. Well, I guess I better try some sometime. Oh, so she's not sure? Yeah, she needs to think it through before she makes that decision. So that's smart, really. Ken likes fried pickles. So I'm assuming they fried dill pickles. And, I don't really care for dill pickles. I like bread and butter pickles. I don't know how they would taste being fried, but that's the kind of pickles I like, or the sweet gherkins. But bread and butter are my favorite. My mom used to can bread and butter pickles. So, yes. Okay. So, but yeah, dill pickles have never been my favorite. I can eat them, but I don't know. That sour taste is just not something I really like. That's like lemonade. I don't like lemonade unless it's really sweet lemonade. So I'm not much on sour stuff. I like sweet stuff. All right, so let me open the door and show you outside. Hang on, I'll unplug everything. I gotta take my iPad down. Oh gosh. It's really pretty here. Sorry. All right, I got to get out the door. I go down the steps backwards. It's easier for me. Oh, okay. The dogs will be mad at me. All right, so let me turn this around so you can see. Back camera. There it is. So we're right on the lake, river, whatever this is. I'm not really sure. Let me see if I can walk out here without killing myself. Out onto the road and show you the dam. They could have cut the grass. It's a little tall. So first I'll show you my site. So there's my site. Dawn, I'm in site 27. I think you guys were actually over there in 25 by that little bridge thing. So anyway, let me go to this empty campsite. Sometimes when the clouds are just right, we get some fantastic sunsets here. Walk all the way out at the end of this pad and try to show you the dam. I don't know if you can see it, but there it is right over there. Hear a bunch of birds. And then way on down, there's a boat ramp. And there's 3 loops here. It's a nice campground, really is. And there was actually a gate attendant on duty. So that's one thing I like about this park. They have a nice big bathroom with showers, and then they have another bathroom with showers in B Loop, and the launder room is down there in B Loop. So, but anyway, that's my site. Trying to change my camera back. Okay. So, a nice gentleman across the way in that 45-foot trailer right there came over and gave me some help, and he stood at the back of my site and helped guide me back. That was very nice. All right. Hi. Hope I didn't make you dizzy. I might have to turn some light on here. Bring it down a little bit. There we go. All right. All right, let's see if I can get this back on the stand. Ta-da! Okay. They'll cut the grass at 6 a.m. No, see, usually what's been happening to me is that they cut it the day before I leave. Oh. I never do. Dill pickle fan. All the fried pickles I've had are dill. I kind of thought so. We were just talking about you. Oh. Yeah, it's a really pretty park. This is my 3rd time here now. 2nd time in my my new Alliance 5th wheel. So, yeah, it's very nice. Thanks, Marilyn. Or more inside. No, this was the side that you were on. I just think you were one down from where I'm at. Yeah, East Bank's very nice. It was only one wash and dryer. That's okay. I'll go over there when nobody else is here. But it was clean. Cool. Hi, Carol. How are you? I saw you and your daughter on Facebook. It's a good picture. No one always tries to make it. Yeah. They do try to make it. Sorry, I'll have to apologize. Where am I? I am at East Bank Campground. It's right on the Florida-Georgia border. It's a little bit north of Tallahassee. Um, so, yeah, if you know where Tallahassee is, it's just kind of up north from that on the Florida-Georgia border. It's actually listed as Bainbridge, Georgia. And actually, it's a funny thing about this. Um, Georgia is supposed to all be East Coast time. However, that's phones don't always do that. And so according to my phone and my world clock on my iPhone, I'm still on Central Time. So it's kind of weird. But anyway, it is a beautiful campground, and it'll be a nice place to spend 2 weeks. So looking forward to getting that done. And I want to clean out my pass-through storage. It needs to be swept out and wiped down, and just maybe sort through some things again too. Yes, it is very funny when it comes to time. You're on Mo time. Oh, I'm just at whatever time they tell me to be. So, but anyway. So yeah, that's all my plans. That's all I can think of to tell you. I don't really have a whole lot else to say. I've just been traveling and fixing stuff and traveling and fixing stuff, and I'm kind of tired of it. Honestly, I'll really be glad when I get back home for a while and go to bed with a beer. Well, that'll be good for you. I'm not a beer drinker though. That's very good, Dawn. That'll be nice for you. I'm glad that you're going to be able to see them. So, is her husband going to be there too? Does he have leave time to be able to do that? A rum and a Coke then. I could drink a rum and a Coke. That's for sure. That's one of my go-to alcoholic beverages. That, and I like a pina colada, and there's a few others that I like, but I like a kind of a. I don't like whiskey. I don't like real hard liquor. I like yummy liquor. Oh, that's nice. That's good, because I don't think he got to come the last time around, did he? There's Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer. This is the new Thursday, just in case you were wondering. A couple of us were really confused today. Scotch for sailing. I would love to go sailing someday. That sounds so incredibly fun and relaxing. Yeah, my mind's messed up. For whatever reason, I had it in my mind that today was Thursday. So it's the alternate Thursday. Thursday came twice this week. I don't know if you ever watched Failure to Launch. That's a really funny movie with Matthew McConaughey and I think it's Sarah Jessica Parker and Zooey Deschanel plays her friend, and she made a comment about it's Champagne Thursday, and it wasn't Thursday. And she said, "Oh yeah, it comes. It came twice this week." Getting that rig after all. Yeah, you mentioned that. So I don't know. It'd be awful hot to go tent camping while they're there. It's a bonus day. Yeah, a bonus day. But anyway, quite a few of you made it in here. What time? I'm not doing anything tomorrow. No live stream tomorrow because I accidentally did it today. So take Thursday off. That's tropical storm. Oh, that's good, Jennifer. I'm glad to hear that. Hopefully that's all you'll get. It's just a nice gentle rain like that. Oh, excuse me. As I'm moving into Florida, I'm watching. Texas has this, tropical system coming in. Then over in the Atlantic, they got this other storm coming up. And I'm like, I'm going to be right in the middle. But hopefully it won't be where I am with the trailer. So we'll see. Yes, I bet you do for rainfall. I bet that's very true. That's kind of like Arizona and the monsoons. Y'all need that rain. So, although while I was there early in the spring, there was rain. So, Sherry, Black Dog Designs. Well, hi. Get your beautiful new fifth wheel. I got it in November. So, I've had it for a while. And then I didn't take it out until January. And I met a few people down at Holder Mine, and we camped there for a week or two. I can't remember. 2 weeks, I guess it was. And then I went back home, and I didn't get to go back out until the beginning of March because of my cardiologist. So anyway, and then I've been on the road since March, and now I'm headed back home again. I'm going to be in Blanco, Texas in December. Very cool. It's pretty there, not too far. Nice. So yeah, you guys need to try to meet up. Ken and Carlo, you'll love Jennifer. I loved spending time with her while I was there. Wish we could have spent more time together, but maybe another day. Thank you, Sherry. Expecting big, yes, I know, and I'll be stuck at home with it. So I'm not happy about that. The only thing that is kind of a saving grace is that Jacksonville is in that little curve in the coast, and the hurricanes don't seem to like that area as much. Sometimes we get tropical storms that come from the Gulf and across us, but usually by that time they're diminished. But we can still get some pretty good storms. The things that we have to watch out for are tornadoes that these storms spawn. And they've had several of those in Jacksonville. I was thinking about this on the way here this afternoon. It's the funniest thing that we're talking about storms right now. I kept thinking about, I wonder when the full moon is. It'll be pretty over the water. And then I was driving through the feet, watching cornfields and meadows and things like that. And I'm like, when we were kids growing up, you had a full moon, a half moon, a crescent moon, and a harvest moon. And that's the only moons I ever heard of. And now you hear about the pink moon, the strawberry moon, the blood moons, and every other kind of moon that you can think of. And I don't get how we name things that were never ever named before. They name winter storms now. They name hurricanes. But no one has ever named a tornado. Now, why is that? Why is that? You'd think they'd want a name of the tornado on record to say, tornado such and such that devastated this place or that place. But no tornado gets a name. Isn't that odd? as a little hurricane. Yes, there's years where they have less than normal hurricanes. So yes, yeah, great time to put a roof on. Yeah, well, um, I'm hopefully if my planning turns out the way I would like for it to, I want them to put it on in like February or March of next year. So cool. I'm glad you had fun too. Way to get the old roof off. Yeah. Well, and then my insurance company would have to pay for it. Wouldn't that be a kick in the pants? They say more than normal. Yeah. They haven't been right too much lately. Yeah. Another bad thing with hurricanes is the loss of power in the summer. Exactly. Exactly. Um, and, in Jacksonville, we don't necessarily have, their hurricane force winds. We usually get tropical storm force winds, but that will knock our power out. And thankfully, we haven't suffered through days of power outages. And usually within an hour or two, our power is back on. So we're fortunate in that regard. However, July and August, if you lose power in those months, it's horrible. Our West Coast with a big difference. Yes. What a big difference. Yeah. I have a nice stock tank of water. That it's always helpful to have a good water supply. But my kids get mad at me because, if we got big storms coming and it looks like they might even come close to us, we fill up. I have bathtubs. I have two bathtubs. I have a garden tub in my master bath and a regular bathtub with a shower and in the main bath for the main part of the house. And I make the kids fill up the tubs with water just in case, because, if nothing else, if you have to cook with it, you can take it and boil it. And yeah, but you got to have some way to have some water. Never be near hurricanes in an RV. Are you getting scientific? Trying not to. I don't go there. You know me. That far, yeah, it was far behind. But I know what you're talking about. So anyway, you have a generator for your house. I have a generator for the RV, but I don't have one for the house. So I could take it off and take it to the house if I needed to. But that's just a hassle. And like I said, we're usually not without power for very long at a time. We're without power for a couple of weeks after a hurricane. Oh my gosh, Cindy. Just so having to leave and then wonder what I'm going to find when I get back home. Yeah. Yeah. I've done that a couple of times. We've had, storms coming and I'm like, I'm taking my RV and getting out of here. So I did that twice in the teardrop and I don't know, once or twice with the Airstream. Yeah, it's the safest thing to do for your RV. And then you have a place to stay when you get to wherever you're going. So it's a good solution. Now I have a hair on my face. Sorry. My hair is driving me crazy. It's getting so long, I can hardly stand it. So that's one of the first things I'm going to ask my daughter to do when I get back home is to cut it because it's hot. It's very hot. I'm forced to go camping for a while. Well, that's good. You need to go camping. Get out of work. Quit working and just go out and fish and camp and play with Sabrina and have fun. Nothing you can do about it. Well, that's good. Sandy back in 12 and being without power for 2 weeks, we installed a whole house generator. Oh, wow, that's cool. Yeah, for a whole week, 2 weeks, yeah, that would be bad. That would be very bad. And it'd be important to have, just to have a refrigerator to keep your food in, if nothing else. So I can certainly understand that. Yes, you can move. Sometimes in the case of a tornado, not quick enough, but but for a hurricane, yeah, you have days. You have days to go. That's the one thing my mom is doing that. Melody. Cool. Very cool. My dad, who lived in Missouri, I begged him for years to come and live with us down in Florida. And he was like, I don't like Florida. It's too hot. And then he was like, you know, I don't want to be there because I'm afraid of the hurricanes. And I'm like, Daddy, we have days to prepare for a hurricane. We can get out if we need to. But he just didn't want to do it. And he last night lost power at 6:30 and came back on at 4:45 this morning. Wow. So did you just have a power outage, or was there a storm, or what happened? A good investment. That's pretty cool. Go watch the hurricane from your front porch while vacationing 1,000 miles away. Oh, I don't want to go there. I don't want it on my front porch. So anyway, I bet I've about had it. I see a change coming. Yeah, a nasty storm. Sorry. Yeah, that's a long time to go without power. Good thing you have that generator system in place. Very cool. So anyway, well, I think we covered the gambit between monsoons, tornadoes, and hurricanes. All kinds of different phases and kinds of moons. What else do you want to talk about? Showing the glow of the Ruidoso fire. It's huge. I didn't even know there was one there. Or has that fire been going on for a while? Is that the same fire that's been burning for quite some time now? Food. Food. Who wants to talk about food? Mobile Tech wants to talk about food. I got to get off here, guys. It's almost 7 o'clock. And I need to take my dogs out and walk them so that they don't go potty in my house. Wow. Wow. So sad. That's very sad. Let's everybody keep them in our thoughts and prayers for sure. All right. So, yeah, I got to get my dogs outside. It's already almost 7 o'clock now. Tacos tonight. And walk them so that they can go potty outside. And then I can hook up my water and hopefully take a shower. I still don't have my water hooked up yet. So, to rescue horses. That's very sad, Jennifer. I don't even watch the news, so I didn't even know that was going on. I guess sometimes it's not a good thing for me not to watch the news. Tacos and rice. Spanish rice. Have some Spanish rice. All right, guys. Happy Wednesday. They got them all out. That's cool. I'm glad to hear that. All right. All right, you guys. I'm going to say goodnight. And I'll see you next Thursday. I'll try to keep track of what day it is. Yeah. You feed your dog. I'm going to go walk mine. Hey, Don. Duck Island. You're at Duck Island. Just turned you on a day early. Yeah. Yeah, I was confused, Don. But glad you made it in. I'm getting ready to end it, but at least we got to say hi and laugh about it. Good night, Larry and Melody and Jennifer and Dawn. And oh, there's Henry. Says it's a repeat. It's not Thursday. No, it's Thursday. It's Thursday, a day early. It's coming twice this week. Oh, so anyway, have a blessed evening. Okay. See everyone on the next live. All right. All right, Marilyn. Thanks, everybody. See y'all next Thursday. For sure. Thursday. I promise. Okay. Good night.